Hi everyone, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be kind of a decorating or decorate with me style video. We're here in the bedroom and I've honestly been neglecting this room since I took all the Christmas decor down, so I'm ready to get everything back up, get everything changed, freshened up, and just back to the way I like it. I also have a new furniture piece. You may remember I've been mentioning that I added a vintage curio cabinet up here, so I'm finally going to share that with y'all, as well as some other Facebook marketplace finds. We're going to decorate everything, and I'm just going to kind of hang out with you and bring you along for the process. But I'm going to start with freshening up the bed. As you see behind me here, Brooklinen reached out and asked if we wanted to try some of their bedding, and I of course said yes. I have never owned a pair of or a set of luxury sheets before, so I was excited to finally have a really nice set, as you can see behind me. So for our bed, I chose the Luxe Hardcore Bundle set. It comes with the core sheet set, which is a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, 2 standard pillow covers, and then it comes with 2 extra pillow cases as well. And then also a duvet cover is included, which I love that. We were seriously in need of a new duvet cover here, and I'm loving this beautiful cream color. I prefer that much more to like a stark white, especially for this bedroom. I'm not really positive why I've never invested in sheets before, but looking into Brooklinen, I realized that you're getting good quality sheets for a much more affordable price in comparison to other brands where you're looking at a $500 price tag, and then with Brooklinen you're looking about $200 to $250, of course according to your bed size. So we've been sleeping on these for a few nights now, and I do love them. I definitely feel a difference compared to the other sheets that we were using, which were like, you know, kind of cheap and itchy. Also, the dogs are loving them. As you can see, I just changed the bedding, just got the sheets rewashed, changed, and they are knocked out. So you're able to go onto the Brooklinen website and easily customize whatever you want for your bedding. They have 20 plus colors and patterns. You can mix and match. You can also adjust whatever size you want. So like say I have queen sheets but I need a king duvet cover, you can easily mix and match that to customize your sheets for whatever you need in your home. You can find a link to Brooklinen down in my description box. I also have a promo code for y'all to use for $20 off any order over $100. Alright y'all, let's go ahead and I'm going to show you my new furniture piece and then we'll jump into the decorating. Okay y'all, here is my new curio cabinet that I am obsessed with. Ignore those pieces of decor in there, I kind of just needed to get those out of the way. But it's beautiful. It does have a few flaws. This here, which will be covered up with decor. There is a casualty, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a casualty on the glass that I don't want to talk about. But I love it for what it is. It's beautiful. It was only $75, and other than the glass damage, I'm not sure if we did that or if we made it worse or what, but other than that damage, $75 is a great price because I'm not sure if you can tell how big this is, but it's about as tall as I am and it's super wide. I think it's 48 inches wide, and then I have some trash up on top of it, but I love this little piece in the back here. But anyways, I want to start slowly decorating this, filling it up with all my treasures. I certainly don't have enough right now to have it filled like I want to, but I'll do what I can. So I'm going to go ahead and go around the house, grab a few things. I'm going to show y'all my decor closet because a lot of you are always asking from time to time like what it looks like in there, and I'll just go ahead and get rid of the illusion now because it is by no means organized or like this fantastic closet of decor. But I'll take you in there and try to find a few things that I want to bring up here and display in my new beautiful curio cabinet. Before we do that, I forgot I wanted to show y'all this lamp, which I also purchased from the lady that I got the curio cabinet. Look at this lamp, it's amazing. I'll show you what it looks like lit up because it lights up obviously here and then from this globe as well. And you can choose if you want one on or both, one or the other, whatever. So this lamp is great. Did not come with a shade, but that's gonna be okay. I'll either find one, or I saw someone on Instagram who had a similar lamp that looked pretty close to this, and she didn't have a, let me get this harp off, she didn't have a lampshade on it at all. She just put one of these decorative Edison bulbs in there, which is what I've done, and she displayed it like this. So I'll do that until I can come across a lampshade that I really like. It was missing a few crystals, which I already had a bag of these here at the house, so I went ahead and just added those. but it's like metal here, has all these beautiful crystals dangling. I think it's gorgeous. I paid $15 for it. I think that's a good price because when I see these at antique malls, they are hundreds, like $100 to $200. So let me go ahead and plug it in so you can see what it looks like lit up. So here it is with both. The globe lights up and then obviously the top. And if I do it one more time, just the top stays on. And then my favorite is just this bottom piece on. That is so pretty, the way the light reflects onto the wall. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. So I think I'm going to leave it here on the dresser. I haven't decorated the dresser, but I think it'll stay here or on that side. This is where I want to put a antique dress form, if I can ever find one. But yeah, this will add some height to this side, and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's amazing for $15. Anyways, now I'm going to go downstairs and start pulling items to decorate the curio cabinet and just the bedroom. Okay, y'all, here it is. This is my decor closet, as I call it. It's just a master closet in the downstairs spare bedroom. So I have literally everything in here. Listen, never did I say that it was organized and looking good, but I store everything in here. All my storage bins. This is every season. I've got some pillows up there, more Christmas stuff, some fall things, bigger pieces, and then this rickety shelf I literally found outside of a dumpster, and it works. It doesn't have to be pretty, right? But I just have everything that I'm not using in the rest of the house, like right now, is in here. And then all of my kitchen stuff and, you know, plates, dishware, those are in the kitchen cabinets. And then my oil lamps, candles, those are also in another spot as well. You know, there's stuff scattered all around the house, but for the most part, mainly everything is in here. This stuff is for donating. The table's going, all these pots and pans, a few of these other things are going as well. And then back here, I need to get a much bigger situation, like cabinet, for all of my books. I want to hopefully like find one really cheap. You know, I don't want to have to purchase it, but this is just a corner shelf that I've had for a long time, so as you can see, it doesn't hold very many. So I have some books up here, and then that's where I keep the green ones, which I have a bunch of other books all over the house right now. Some Bibles, just random things, y'all, okay? But anyways, I'm gonna go through here and see what I want to pull for the bedroom. Really quickly, I want to tell y'all what I'm inspired by for this room, because I always get comments saying, you need to add color, it needs this, it needs that, but no, it in fact does not. I'm going to pop up a few pictures of things that I've pinned, or rooms that I've pinned, that I'm inspired by for this room or this style of decor. I guess technically it could fall under the lines of dark academia and light academia, but it's heavily Victorian inspired. So that is what I love, that like moody, dark look. And since I can't paint the walls or do any wallpaper in here, that's where it kind of mixes into light academia. Otherwise, I would have like a beautiful wallpaper and board and batten, all these wonderful things. But for now, I'm just limited to making it look as best as possible with just the things that I've thrifted. And 95%, actually, I can't think of one single thing in here that's not thrifted or secondhand. So I just wanted to address that so y'all can kind of understand my style a little better. Okay, so I'm just playing around with things. I still haven't started on the curio cabinet, but I'm just playing around with things to try to redo some stuff and put things in new places. So I moved this picture here. It was above our bed. So now I don't have anything to go above the bed, but I'm really, really particular on what I put up there because I have this fear that things are going to fall off and kill us in our sleep. So this will go here now. I really love this photo. This like black and white type of artwork is something that I love so much. And then this, it's like wooden, these little wood pieces, which you see have come off a little bit, kind of matches the bottom of this mirror here. So I'm going to put this here for now until I can get something to go here. I thought about moving that over here, but I don't know, nothing's going to happen overnight. Y'all know that when it comes to decorating. But yeah, so far that's the progress I've made on this wall. So over here on this little wall sconce is where I've decided to, for now, hang these kind of metal purses. This is like a makeup compact purse. I have this chain mesh, is that what it's called? Purse, and I had these pins on there, but Now that I have the curio cabinet, I think I'm going to take those off and find another way to display them. And then I have this copper metal pillow purse, so that's where these are going to be for now, hanging from this thing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I did go ahead and stick everything or kind of decorate the curio cabinet off camera just because my battery was dying and it's just easier. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything. I also made a few more changes on this wall with the mirror and dresser that I was working on. I just have one more thing that I want to change. I want to move this here and then add a photo here. So I'm gonna do that really quick. And then I'll just go ahead and walk around the room and show you how everything looks. So I made this. Okay, this is inspired by She Holds Dearly. She has a photo, and she has something similar like this. It's like an old Victorian photo in a really pretty frame hanging by a chain. So I kind of DIY'd this. I have this frame that I got from an antique store. It was super cheap, and then I put a Victorian wedding photo in there, and then just hot glued some chain. I like to use hot glue because it peels off easily and it doesn't damage things. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang that off of here like she did. Ta-da! Okay. Now I think I want to put this stool that I got at the Goodwill bins. Isn't it amazing with all these beautiful birds? I think I'm just gonna put it down here by the chair. So I can't decide if I want to add this little bow. I've had this for a while and I love it for this room, but I'm thinking maybe I should put it above this picture. So I just hate making holes in the walls because having to patch them is annoying and I don't have an exact paint match for these walls. Anyways, I think I'm gonna try it. Too lazy to go downstairs and get a hammer. Use Vicks Vapor Rub. Okay, I think that's all the changes that I'm going to make for today. So I'll go ahead and show you the room starting here since you just saw me decorate it. I like the dress on this side much better. Y'all probably remember that this was my mother's gunny sacks dress, and I've said I just really love it on the wall and I love seeing it, so I'll probably always have a spot for it on my wall somewhere. One day I might try to hang it on the arm wall behind me, but for now I like it here since I have nothing else to put over here in this space. Alright, here is how the curio cabinet turned out. trying to stay over here so that the ring light doesn't have a huge glare because I don't have the best lighting in this room. I've left it plain on top just until I can collect some more things. I added this Victorian trifold mirror that I have. Let me try to show you what it looks like on the front. Really pretty there. But I've left it open, and as you can see, it does have a crack. It's old, so it has flaws. Eventually, maybe I'll drape something over here to conceal that, but I don't have anything right now that I can think of. So for now, I just think that's pretty on top. Alright, let me open this up and show you. Now remember, nothing's supposed to look like these perfect little vignettes. I just wanted it to be a collected look, and as I collect more things, it will change, of course. So here's the top shelf. Got some little perfumes, that really pretty Victorian photo of the girls, a dried bouquet. I love that bridal Bible back there, and then I love this side. Just a bunch of different things that I enjoy collecting. I've had this hat box for years and years. It's one of the first things I purchased at an antique store. Some gloves. That's an old girdle box. Definitely old, and I'm obsessed with it. I would love to have just more things like that, kind of just all over the room. Got some vintage purses back there in that tureen. And then some more vanity jars and vanity items. So I just put this hat here because I didn't really have anything else to put there. So these are just kind of space fillers for now. I want to get some hat pins to stick in here. Here's that box. And then some more vanity jars, brushes, and then some little blushes. And then this bottom shelf was kind of just a catch-all for what was left over. I did put these Victorian photo albums down here. There's that little reproduction inkwell. I have a lot of envelopes and mail and old notes and stuff, or letters. So we've got a stack of those here. Tons of photos, some of which are my family, and then some are just random strangers. Okay, let's move to this side where I've made even more changes than when I was showing you earlier. Down here, I've been using this guy, or I just started using this guy, as a door stopper because this door doesn't stay shut or open. So until I can buy a real door stopper, he works great. Okay, so y'all know I mentioned I want an antique dress form like this. This is one I already had. I spray painted it black, which I don't advise because this is like hard and it's just not cute, but it's gonna work until I can get my hands on one that's actually antique or vintage. I used to use this for reselling on Poshmark when I resold like vintage nightgowns and stuff. So, like I said, she'll do for now. I don't have anything fun to dress her in right now. I wanted like a fur shawl or something, you know, cute. But for now I just have some little scarves on there. And then I hung this locket with these old photos in there. And then added some little pins. Okay, and then I did move the sconce that was over here to the other side. And for now, I've added this photo, which I had inside of my Career and Ives book, where it has all their prints that you can frame. And I didn't even know she was in there. I was flipping through it for something else, and I found her. And I think she's beautiful, and she goes great in this room. So for now, I love that it's like black and white, and it's matching everything else. And until I could find something that I like to go there better, this is perfect. I moved the lamp over to this side and added some little things back here. I have this vintage advertisement that I just placed back here because I think it's so pretty. And then the brush, this has like a D on it, so I love that. And then some dried flowers. This dresser still needs to be repainted, but I don't have time for that right now. Over here, I've got a little yard sale find, these little pearls, or it's a bracelet. I think it's so pretty. This is a recent antique find that I never showed. It has this metal kickstand, and this was just added in there, but I think it's so pretty. Kind of goes with the theme of the room really well. And then I'll probably leave this for a long time because I love how this looks. I got that idea off of Pinterest. And then, like I said, I moved the brass sconce over here and hung my metal purses off of it. And this just fit this small space much better than over there. So I love that here. And then down here, I added this fireplace screen that I've had for not very long. It was my mother's, and she had it in storage, and we saw it in there recently. And I said, oh, can I have this? And of course she said, yeah. This is something that was in our house for as long as I can remember growing up. She always had it in front of the fireplace, so I'm sure she just purchased it at an antique store at some point in my life. Okay, here's the wall side, which is hard to show because of all the backlighting from the window. But I've just added some hat boxes, a hat form, a hat, and some shoes up there, which this will get changed, of course, as I collect more items. So put some pretty tassels on the arm wall, and I just stuck this down here because I have nowhere else to put it. I don't have curtains in here because I don't like the look of like long curtains hanging to the ground, so I've added some valances, and I got this curtain rod from Amazon. It has like this pretty glass ball on the end of it, and then these are just little sheer kind of taupey colored curtains from JCPenney. They were on sale. Okay, here's this wall, or this little corner that I don't change often because honestly, I like the way this peg rail looks here and I love the photo above it. And I've just put some little things on here. I have these, or this baby gown, a old slip or petticoat, and I just love the look of like the black and white. And then of course on this wall I have my 3 wooden hand mirrors. I had this like this at the last house too. I just love this like this, so I'll probably never change it. And then down here I have some hat boxes and my favorite Victorian boots, some dried flowers. This is like a vintage slip, and then a photo of a random lady. Okay, and then we've reached back over here to the side where the bed is on, which always stays very simple. I was thinking of getting some of like decorative thin trim and using that like really thin tape to make like a square on the wall, and then adding some like decorative like corner appliques. It's hard to explain, but I see it in my head, so I may try that. That could be possibly renter friendly. But for now, I just put that picture back above the bed, and then we have our beautiful thrifted Goodwill lamps on. Okay, y'all, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I have rearranged and redecorated our bedroom. If you love this style of Victorian, like dark academia decor, hopefully it gave you some inspiration on things to collect and how to display them in different ways. Don't forget to check out Brooklinen down below in the description box, and be sure to take advantage of the promo code that they've sent for y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!